Welcome to the Garage USA. I'm Mary Branke, and tonight we are playing one of my favorite new games. Guess what they want for this vehicle? Thanks for joining me. Tonight, Joel and his son Matt are going head to head on some crazy cars that I found on Facebook Marketplace. Let's get started.
All right, a 2015 Chrysler Town & Country Touring. Oh,
Wow.
all right.
No doubt as to what it's for. Minnesota.
Wow.
Go Vikes.
Go Vikes. Selling my Chrysler with 149,000 miles. Very clean car, runs and drives excellent. No issues at all, except for that hideous paint job. Whoa, what happened?
Sorry, my bad. Here you go.
6 cylinders, 3.6 liter, leather interior, DVD, Bluetooth, power sliding doors, new spark plugs and coils.
Fresh oil change.
Fresh oil change.
Very fresh.
Very fresh.
Price
Awesome.
salvage.
Good tires. Car has a prior salvage title due to deer accident.
Dear accident. I miss you.
Oh.
That definitely looks like a Chrysler
Yeah, that is
Town & Country interior.
definitely a Chrysler Town & Country interior.
It has no issues yet.
Yeah, all of them are stone go at this point.
Everything's had stone go since the mid-2000s.
Something like that. Man, that looks bad.
Someone will buy it.
No, I'm not. Obviously they are.
Oh my god. I get his locked horns joke.
Wow, that took you a bit.
Is it not obvious?
All right.
And they're looking at the Viking going, oh.
All right, what you got?
I said $5,000.
I'm going with 3,500, and I feel like this is high. Wow!
5450.
Wow! Yeah, apparently they really want that extra 50.
Just cover that hideous paint job.
Cover that hideous paint job.
Maybe they recently lowered the price.
$50. A 1957 Simplex motorcycle.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is cool. Simplex automatic.
Got a gear drive Kickstarter.
Yep. Single cylinder. This Simplex is very complete, but not running. Motor moves freely and has compression. We'll need a new sheave and probably a rear rim. No title.
What's a sheep?
I don't know what a sheave is.
These are great pictures.
They're coming.
It's a cool little bike. Looks like the speedometer is broken, or it can move really fast while standing still.
Maybe they took that photo while it was in motion.
It doesn't run.
Oh.
So unless you're like rolling it down a hill, which might be a bad idea.
I don't think so.
No title though. Man, that is a cool looking bike though. With no title, it makes it harder to price.
Price it like it has a title.
Price it like it has a title.
Sometimes what people do.
Really, you're not wrong on that.
What you got?
I'm thinking 1,500.
500.
Wow.
Really?
2300.
I would have thought closer to that with a title.
I wouldn't pay more than $1,000 for that.
With a title?
Yeah.
94 International.
Nice.
What is it with these? Wow. I guess we're on a football theme.
You can't
Jesus.
buy that
That's a lot of work.
and the minivan. You can't have both at the same time.
Yeah, you can.
Can't park them both at the same spot at the same time.
Park one on top of the other.
A Packer Lambulance. Oh.
Yes.
149,000 miles automatic. No CDL needed. Licensed as a motorhome. Become the next Lambo legend with the ultimate tailgating machine. It is packered up, oh my God, to the max with all these bells and whistles. All lights work. Loudspeaker, siren. Comes equipped with a 10 by 15 tent that attaches to the back with canvas, walls, heater, 2 TVs, banging stereo with 2 subwoofers, bumper-mounted grill, refrigerator, microwave, portable toilet, and much more. You know, this would actually make a decent RV if it wasn't
But why does
this.
Why does everything have to be mounted to the bumper?
Yeah. Yeah.
About tailgating.
Yeah.
Yes, it's about tailgating. Customized from the top to the bottom. Poured my heart and soul into it. Would never part with it, but I can't take it to Florida with me. So sadly, we must go our separate ways.
That's the problem with the litters.
He's
Would never,
would never part with it, but I have to part with it.
but in the circumstance of me moving,
I'd never part with it, but I'm moving to Florida so I can part with it because this is hideous.
This is awesome. What are you talking about, Joel?
I couldn't imagine having this parked anywhere on my block.
Okay, imagine this parked next to the ranchero that I want with the horse trailer.
With the horse trailer. You know what? I could actually see you doing this.
the fact that it has a siren is the funniest part.
That's awesome. It's got the green and yellow lights on the roof.
Oh. And you know what? You know this is going to be priced outrageous.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't want to get rid of it.
Oh, no, he's financing his way to get away from this.
Titletown? Oh.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
2 titles.
We need to buy this and then go to Green Bay.
I just,
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't.
Chase is buying the minivan.
We get the mini.
All right, well, go ahead.
But not really.
I said 20,000.
I think this guy's ridiculous, so I'm putting a ridiculous price of $35,000.
25.
Wow.
Wow,
Not
man.
as ridiculous as one might think.
Still
Apparently,
ridiculous.
that's still ridiculous.
It's
Wow.
like maybe they would part with it.
No, I'm good. I'm.
Buying a trailer.
Oof.
I truly don't understand.
Yeah.
We live in the United States. You could just drive.
What?
You could just
Oh.
drive this.
Oh,
just-
drive it to Florida?
You can just put all your shit in there.
Trailer in Florida with a carport.
Is that what it says?
But that's what people do.
Oh.
They all, when they move to Florida,
Oh, yeah, they
they
all
buy
just buy.
trailers
What?
with a carport.
They have to sell it so they can pay for their home insurance.
What this is, this isn't a real thing.
Right, they're not.
That's all.
They're not a true fan.
Yeah.
Wow.
You do all this and then you just walk away to move to Florida and cheer
Right.
for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right. Green Bay doesn't want you as a fan.
Apparently not. A 1979 Porsche 911 Carrera.
Oh, I want it.
That is a pretty car.
Gonna be a pretty penny too.
Listing for sale my 1979 Porsche 911 SC 3.0 liter in Grand Prix White. Care is a rare non-sunroofed manual window, one mirror on drivers, and non-air conditioning. Car is stock besides a set of SSI headers and sport muffler along with MSD ignition. Happy to give someone a ride in the car if they request, but no test drives without a deposit. Yeah, it's rare because it's a low option version. It's clean though.
It's real nice. I like the wheels on it.
Yeah, it's a pretty car. But, once again, it's a sports car. You're not driving these year round, so they have a tendency to stay in very good condition. Ooh, no. All right, I'll go. 30,000.
35,000. I had to guess on this one.
12.
Wow!
Wow.
Put it together, guys.
You're right. If we add all three of us together, we're just over that.
Wow. All right.
I don't know Porsches, so.
Joel got the.
I don't know Porsches apparently well enough.
Right. I had to guess on that.
A 76 Chevy Scottsdale. Oh, that's clean.
Yeah, that's like the.
Looks like it's been on fire.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, and also onto the roof.
Or maybe that's patina.
That's patina.
Ah, flame damage is patina, I guess.
Square body, 3/4 ton long bed Scottsdale, 350 4-speed with granny low, 410 gears, and
A
Dan
dance?
60. I'm assuming they meant Dana 60 rear end. It'll go down the highway at 75 with the... Wow. Amps around 2,000.
That's a lot of amps.
Are you welding like inch thick steel?
Apparently.
I'm assuming RPMs. Around 2,000 with no issues. As you can see in the pictures, there is no rust on the rockers. Truck is in really good shape. Has a small cam, but motor and transmission has not been rebuilt. Everything is very strong. Oil pressure is very good in it.
Love that it has 2,000 amps going down the highway.
And a small cam. It's not even large. Oh yeah, that's patina.
Oh yeah, that is patina.
That's not a bad looking truck though.
It really isn't. I'm glad you can weld with it while going down the highway though. That's that's impressive. I love how you saw that and just paused like, what? Oh, these are hard to price. Because some people want like $1 million, other people are giving them away. All right. I'm going to say $5,000.
I'm saying 10.5.
Wow.
11,000.
All right.
That was hard to read.
Some of their ads are.
Yes.
Yeah.
A 72 Pontiac Le Mans SE Aero Coupe. Oh, these are cool looking.
Yeah, they are.
I bought a few months ago. I like it. I bought a few months ago and been cleaning it up and tuning up new gas tank lines and sending unit, adding a new Holly 4-barrel. So hasn't finished adding it, or is it added? I don't know. New HEI distributor wires
And plugs.
So just, I wonder if he means HEI distributor wires and plugs, or did he just replace the wires and plugs?
I'm assuming he replaced the HEI distributor as well because those are garbage.
They really can be. Added a dual exhaust, runs, drives, and stops. I'm definitely glad it stops. Purchased off original family. Was sitting in pole barn, covered up since '86. Still has a little musty smell in it. All right.
My favorite.
Um,
The engine looked nice.
That engine's been out.
yeah, that engine has been out. Especially when you look at the rest of the engine bay. Like, brake booster and master cylinder are pretty, they look like they've been submerged in salt water for about 10 years.
Explains the musty smell.
Yeah, it explains the musty smell. Body is clean. Interior looks very 70s, but clean. That is definitely a 70s fabric. All it's missing is shag carpet. Yeah, that, it looks pretty good. All right,
15.5.
15. 13.5.
Oh,
Wow.
No points.
Wow.
That must is about $1,500.
I think that's the first one that like we've missed in a while.
Yeah.
72, wow. 27 Ford Roadster Blown Beauty.
That could mean so much.
Old T-Bucket, okay. Or no, not T-Bucket, Roadster. Saint Your Grandpa's Sunday Cruiser, meet your new obsession, 1927 Ford Roadster with a heart of pure fire. 383 stroker with a blower, built by Dakota Engine Builders, tuned and built to crank out 700 horsepower of ground-shaking glory. This car is a cold-blooded beast. Takes a minute to warm up, but once it does, it owns the road. True asphalt dominator, born to rumble and turn heads wherever it goes. Raw power, loud, zero apologies.
A lot of euphemisms in that.
Yeah, there is.
I don't think I'd be comfortable buying this.
I don't know if I'd be comfortable driving this. This thing would be an absolute handful to drive.
It's a good thing you got 2 hands.
I might need more than that to keep this thing under control.
Yeah.
700 horse in that?
Definitely needs those rear tires on it.
Yeah, definitely needs those rear tires. God, that thing would be loud. Oh.
That'd be fun though.
You're not wrong.
In a straight line.
In a straight line. You're not cornering with that.
This is before the catalytic converter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, way before. You're definitely not going to be cornering with that. You get into the throttle, you're just going to push that front end. It would be a lot of fun. A lot of very brief fun though. You're not driving this far.
I drive it back and forth to work.
That's not far.
All right. I said 35,000.
I said 32,000. 27.5.
No score.
Wow.
Okay.
A bumper car. Oh no.
Ah!
Awesome. I have no idea what it is.
It's a bumper car.
Obviously. Coin-operated bumper car kiddie ride. It has very low usage hours and offers a battery life of around 10 hours if used continuously throughout the day. Simply insert a coin and you can customize the ride duration to fit your needs. This attraction has great potential in an open space and could turn into a lucrative moneymaker. But you only have one! Shipping can be arranged for an additional fee.
Come on, Joel. It's lucrative.
Do
Coin
they?
in it.
Oh, that explains the look of it. Asia amusement.
Yeah. But you have one. What are you going to do with one bumper car? Very lucrative to.
That description reads like that.
You can put it in your like little mom and pop pizza shop or something.
That poem,
And bump into what?
it's like,
You
"Oh,
need-
say,
It's
oh,
one of the
baby,
little like
Jesus,
coin
oh,
things where you sit in it and
Yeah.
rock back and
child
forth.
died."
That's what it is.
Is it?
Yeah, those wheels don't move and it's on a stand.
Well, you have to consider the fact that whoever's selling this,
There.
their
There's
child
a video.
There's a video.
It has a button forward backwards. I bet this thing drives around.
It does. It's actually really cool.
Okay, it does drive around. So
Yeah, I don't have
Not
the video.
understand.
so you drive this around. You have one. I guess you could.
I think we should get it for Dietrich.
I mean, it's got 10 hours of continuous operation, Joel. You can drive
or
for
killed that child.
Yes. I have
And who
no.
wouldn't want to drive that?
I have no
Not me.
idea. I have no idea how to price this at all.
$5
Yes.
Oh, see the bumpers? It's got bumpers.
Oh it's got the little bumper pad all the way around. Ah.
$500.
I have $5,000 because I have no idea how to price this.
He really likes it. He really likes it.
19.5. Wow. Okay.
That's too much.
That.
That's way too much.
Guess what they want for this vehicle? A 74 Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, nice.
Man, these can be all over the price. Oh, a cabriolet. With,
Bra.
Porsche wheels.
yeah, those are Porsche wheels. Refreshed engine with 2-barrel carb, runs great, disc brakes. Behind the Porsche rims, adjustable struts and new tie rods, and dampener. Honda seats, new pans, new brake lines, and master, new top. I built it for my wife. She would rather drive our Thing. Oh, wow. So they have a Volkswagen Thing as well. Those things are neat. The Things are based off the Kubelwagen. Or Kubelwagen. Kubelwagen. Look, a Weber carb. I mean, it's built well.
I like the format.
I like the floor mats. Those are kind of neat. They've really kind of gone through everything, and it looks good. One of those like 944 rims, something like that.
Or maybe off the 928.
Well, yeah, very very similar rims.
What are they, phone dial?
Yeah.
I said 7,500.
Wow. All right. 7,500. All right. I mean, yeah. I feel like this is what you need to price it at. 72 Mini Cooper. Those are sweet. Really tiny. Oh, that is nice looking.
That's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It's even got a wide body kit.
72 Mini 1275cc 4-cylinder 4-speed. Blue with silver roof and stripes. Custom wide body kit. Lots of custom work. Yeah, you can tell. And upgrades. Lots of new parts recently included, including fuel tank, fuel pump, ignition switch, starter solenoid, throw-out bearing, clutch slaves. What?
That would be a throw-out bushing, actually.
Yeah, that actually would be a throw-out bushing. Those are brass. Clutch slave cylinder, water pump, mega cool radiator from Wild Child. Because those radiators are mounted sideways, so they have a tendency to run hot. Thermostat and rebuilt carburetor. Unique car that turns heads everywhere. It goes, and car still wins at car shows. I bet it does.
You were thinking not throw-out bearing, but the pilot bushing.
Oh, pilot bushings, yes. So yeah, this
That
would be the
graphite.
this would be the graphite bushing, unless he actually changed it to a throw-out bearing, which I hope he didn't. But yeah, the radiator, it's weird. It mounts sideways. I wonder if that's actually a wood inlaid dash. That wouldn't surprise me.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. What do we got?
All sorts of new goodies in there. Gina Stromberg.
Yep, Zena Stromberg carb. Alternator looks new. Coil looks new.
Everything looks new.
Everything looks new. Yeah, this looks good. Has a chin spoiler.
They've gone to a lot of Sierra emissionless cars.
Oh.
It's a 72, so it's under. I would drive it.
All right.
35,000.
I went with 26, but I feel that this could be low. 18.
That's what I was thinking.
No way.
Wow.
That's surprising.
Anyway, no points again. Yeah, they're big spenders.
Well, here's the thing. Good condition driving one of those typically goes for at least 20.
Yeah. So
And
I'm
just Facebook Marketplace.
Huh?
Just Facebook Marketplace. You gotta expect the unexpected.
they're really, yeah. A 59 Vespa 400. Oh, these are the micro cars.
I saw so many cars in Europe.
I bet you did. It's so cool.
It's Italian.
Yeah, it's Italian. Original restoration, runs and drives perfect. I wonder if 400 is a CC.
That would be.
Wow. Is that seat 4?
It should. Yeah, I think it does have a back seat.
Those are for your groceries. That's not
Right.
You could fit 2 Lieutenant Dans back there.
Yes. Probably uncomfortably.
probably have a few more of those.
Yeah, you definitely would not be doing interstate speeds in this. Unless it's on a trailer. Ooh, this is hard to price. Because it comes down to where it's like, I have nothing to compare it against. I've never seen one of these for sale. I've seen one of these, but that doesn't mean anything, because seeing one and actually having to price it is Very different. I have no idea. Guess I'm just gonna guess and just be surprised later.
I'm probably way high.
All right, what do you got?
7,500.
I'm at 10 grand. All right, what are we at?
Ah!
Whoa!
Jesus.
Wow! No!
More modern micro car.
Right.
There's a whole lot of other vehicles I'm buying, probably multiples of before I even consider buying that.
It's neat.
It's neat. Where are you taking that? To the grocery store?
Across town for
Across-
Back to the 50s car show.
Across town? You're not
You're trailering it to a Back to the 50s car show.
really, yeah. You're not going anywhere else with that.
93 Geo Tracker 4x4.
Awesome. Oh. Huh.
Solid, no rust. Has soft top, back seats, low package, winch, recent upgrades, starter alternator, axle fluids, front strut. How are those upgrades? How do you upgrade your fluids?
Higher quality fluid? I threw in AMSOIL upgrade. I don't know. And I like how he says front strut. Did he just replace one? I put in one KYB or Bilstein. Just one.
Just one. Leaks some trans fluid, not affecting performance, just add some as necessary. Runs strong on and off-road.
What the hell is low package? Is it just a low trim level?
I don't know if it's that or if it has 4 low.
They all have 4 low, I thought.
I bet based on the photo it's a towing package, but they
Oh, tow package.
Oh,
You can tow from either end.
tow package. Yeah. Towing package on a tracker. No, you're not. What are you towing? A lawn trailer? You're not towing with this. It maybe has a 500-pound towing capacity, especially since it's the automatic.
50 pound.
50-pound. Throw a passenger in it, and you're probably at load rating for the vehicle.
and it's got a receiver on the front.
It's got a receiver on the front too. Yes, that's probably to recover the vehicle when it's stuck or breaks down. Because you're not pulling anybody out with one of these. And I bet they want something ridiculous for it. Because they all do. All right. I have a price ready. All right. And, okay, go ahead.
Said 1,500.
I'm at $3,000.
Ah! What the hell?
Once again, like I was saying, anytime I see one of these for sale, unless it's completely gone and shouldn't be getting sold, which also then is a ridiculous price, they all want stupid money for these. You know, you can buy a 4-cylinder Wrangler for around that price. Buy one of those. It's better.
Ooh, a Suzuki Sidekick.
A Suzuki Sidekick. So we're repeating what we just saw.
Yeah.
Only this is nicer. Is that?
2-wheel drive. Oh, there it goes.
Oh. It's extremely fun to drive. Just replace the clutch cable, shift bushings, alternator, battery, and the starter. The top does come with it, but it leaks, so I just took it off. It's not beautiful, but it drives amazing.
Looks better than the other one.
It looks way better than the other one. It's unfortunate that it's two-wheel drive. Oh, and the seats are gone. And the interior panels and the floor. Oh.
Talk about some
And
panel gap.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
the panel gap.
All the panel gap.
No wonder it leaks.
It drives fine. It just looks like hell. And once again, they probably want ridiculous money for these. Yeah. I didn't know they made them in two-wheel drive.
Now you know. Looks like it's got the thing on the front to tow behind an RV or something.
Most likely. And honestly, that would make sense because the body is really good. The underside is trashed. And every single time I've seen anything that's been towed behind an RV.
The body's good on this side.
Yeah. But it's like any time I've seen things towed behind an RV, the underside is usually pretty gone.
What you got?
$24.50.
$2,000. Oh my God!
That's more expensive than the last one. But
Wow!
why?
It's not even four-wheel drive.
It's not four-wheel drive.
Maybe it's because it's a manual. Even
I
don't know.
As long as you look at it from 100 feet.
76 MG midget.
Joel, are you selling your car again?
These are not blue books. These are not.
That looks like your car, Joel.
That it does in a lot of ways.
It's just like the last one, except it's missing the.
It doesn't have the black across the bottom. This isn't going to be your perfect show car, but many years of labor and love have went into making this old convertible run reliably and drive well. This MG was restored for its use in a locally produced period piece film. Okay.
I gotta say, I think when people try and do the whole, lots of love went into this, they are
Upselling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This tells me nothing about the condition of the car.
Right.
It is just how much you value it personally.
It's their emotions.
So
They failed at putting the top down.
feel like the engine's the wrong color. But yeah, they definitely failed at putting the top down. They have no idea how to do that. Wow, they did. That's really bad.
Look, a lot of love went into that.
Yeah, a lot of love went into lowering the top.
Yeah, it should be the MG maroon.
Yeah, that should or black. For 76, I should be either be maroon or black. That is definitely the wrong color. Outside of that, it looks like they did nothing with the engine bay. Zenith Stromberg carbs, they did nothing. So that's going to be full of.
They did brake master, it looks like, and an ignition coil.
Yep, an ignition coil. So it's a higher output ignition coil. Most likely it is still full emissions. So yeah, they.
More than likely, because it has the goofy looking airbox.
Yeah, it has a goofy looking airbox. Carpet is a little worn. Door cards are worn. Dashboard's cracked. But since they're saying, so they repainted it. That's what they did is they repainted it.
Are the wheels
Repainted it.
right? With the black on it?
They'd be black and silver.
So this raised portion should be silver. So they're close.
I don't think they're very proud You don't tack that on as like, even if it's a local period piece or whatever. You'd be like, oh, as seen on CPC.
Yeah.
I think that's just trying to be like, well, it was special to somebody.
Yeah, these can be weird to price. Especially when it's like when you can look at it and see flaws and stuff like that, they can be so weird to price. I'm going $4,000.
I would have guessed what Matt guessed.
No, absolutely not.
Well, it was restored for a period piece.
MG fanboy over here.
Wow.
I thought you knew these cars, Joel.
Didn't know these sellers.
The problem is, Chase is right. It's the sellers where it's like, they can vary. And one of the other things is when you're in like the sub 15,000 market price, a few percent. Well, in all vehicles, when you're below about 15,000, prices can vary a lot more wildly than when you're above $20,000, where it's like, oh, that's a $20,000 vehicle.
These are priced at what someone is willing to pay.
Right.
Yeah, and the thing is like I'm betting there's a chance that I could go there, and if I would be like, here's $4,000 cash, I'm going home with that car.
Well, not until you say, well, this doesn't look like it's up to it.
Oh yeah.
You gotta tear it down.
Oh, look, another Ranchero.
Another Ranchero. A 66 Ranchero.
Wasn't the last one a 66 too?
That's all
Either a 66 or a 67.
Daily driver. Why would you daily drive that? I guess it's Arizona. They're weird.
You don't drive this in Minnesota.
Entire 59-year lifespan in Arizona. Of course it was in the USA. Wow, that's a small engine.
That is a-
inline 200cc.
Wow. That's a tiny engine. Is that a single cylinder?
I'm assuming they meant cubic inch.
That must be cubic inch.
Changed it to
Inline 200cc. So it's a
two-cylinder, 100 cc's per cylinder.
yeah. Or a 4-cylinder at 50 cc's, because yeah.
Engine is old and leaks a few drops, every time parked, but does not burn any and stops after 2 to 3 drops. You are
You're
purchasing
not
a
realistically measured. That is just.
Oh, what do you count as 2 to 3 drops?
Exactly.
Are you looking
The
at
size of a penny for the puddle it is, size of a quarter.
Yeah, how big is the hole?
are you looking at the ground where you just have 2 to 3 spots on the pavement?
Yeah.
Like
Purchasing a Survivor Daily Driver from 66, then converted from a 3 on the tree to a 3 on the floor.
okay.
I'll learn that one.
Single exhaust been changed to dual. Not freeway worthy, but will do 55, 60 miles per hour with no problem. Just sketchy.
What does that
Oh,
mean? No
that-
problem, but sketchy. That does not mean.
That's reassuring. That's reassuring.
And it's an inline. Why would you do dual exhaust on that?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It's for the aesthetic.
Yes.
It's definitely for the aesthetic, but that's
This is gonna be
I couldn't have the V8, so I made it look like it had the exhaust of a V8.
somebody spent the time to convert it to a floor shift, but left the stock inline 6-cylinder.
They also spent the time to, looks like, repaint it at some point.
The paint looks decent, but it is an Arizona car. God, that thing would be miserable. You know, because I'm hoping that thing better have air looks like it does. That looks like
That's
an AC unit. Otherwise, you're going to die in that thing. I mean, it looks good. I love how they're like,
Just don't go over 50.
don't go over 50, otherwise, you know, yeah, otherwise you'll pee yourself or something like that. That's, man, that's hard to price. 'Cause yeah, it looks good.
You say that about everything, Joel.
But it does. It looks good.
It's going to be ridiculously priced.
Right. That's so hard to price.
Well, it'll be great.
500 to 5 million.
It'll be nice if it was a good driver, because then, you know, once again,
Daily driver.
it's a daily driver, because
You don't need to be on a highway.
yeah, as long as you're not driving down the highway, it's a good in-town vehicle. All right, 8,500.
10 grand.
14,500.
Huh?
I'm better on the couch than I am in the game.
Funny how that works, isn't it? All right, that's it. Thank you for watching.
Who won?
I have no idea.
Matt won.
Oh,
By a
look at
lot.
really?
I have no idea.
Twice as much,
Wow,
Yeah, he had 8.
wow.
and you had 4.
I only had 4.
So you guys both went over.
I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you for watching The Garage USA. I'm Mary Brinke, and I'll see you another time. Bye.